Hey YouTube viewers, Yankee Blue here. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be breaking down the rest of the scheme for the Philly offensive playbook. I know I released the split slot scheme out of there, the mini scheme. I'm going to continue to break down the formations that I'm going to be using moving forward with this offensive playbook. I'm going to do each one as a mini scheme, each formation as a mini scheme. It'll get broken down, the run plays out of each formation to build the run scheme out of, and then the pass plays to complement the run game. So to start off with today, we're going to do the mini scheme for the I form close. So to get started, I'll go into that formation, I form close. And the run audible, the base run audible out of this formation is the zone weak. So I'm going to utilize the halfback stretch. That's going to be the base run that I come out in, and then I'll audible to the zone weak depending on the formation that I face for defense. So we'll lock that up right now. And we'll just go random. And here, based on the numbers, we'll take it to the left with the zone weak. And there we can see the effectiveness of that stretch play getting to the outside. This run scheme, just a double-sided attack there. And see, the beauty of the stretch is if the outside's not there, you are capable of taking that to the inside. And we can see how effective that zone weak can be. Alright, and now we're going to break down the pass play. So the base pass play out of this formation is going to be, we're going to pick up flanker drive. And we'll start off, and we'll show this against cover 4. So the only adjustment that we need to make on this is that we are going to put triangle on an option route, and that's the only adjustment we'll make on this play. Reads will go from square. We'll look to see based on how the safeties are dropping back, we want to throw that pass, and then we'll be looking to circle X, and then the option route by triangle will kind of be our bailout route. And as we go into instant replay here and just check out how this formation sets up, you'll see that by putting triangle on that option route, we have, to be honest, we could probably throw that corner route to Bryant is open. We have the drag, and we will also have that crossing route by Winton if we wait long enough for it. There we just took what the defense was giving us, wide open, easy completion for 5 yards. And here I'm going to show this against a cover 3. And just to review how the play broke down against the cover 3. So this time we don't really have that route. So the route to Bryant will open up late. There we just took the underneath, the easy throw. But as we can see, that route to Bryant, because of the drag, it will open up late. We can make that throw, or we can just take the drag. It's really like a high-low read. And if we wait long enough, we'll probably get Winton's route too, and then we can see that we have the option route by the running back is open as well. And here we will show this against man. As we take a look in instant replay, so we can see we have several options here. Almost everything gets open against man, which is what makes this a really great base play. It's going to be effective against zone, and then you're really going to have an easy time against man. Here, as you can see, the drag gets wide open. That option route's going to turn into a man beater route. Winton's route's going to get separation, and Bryant's going to get open on that corner route. So that's why that makes that a really great base play. So for the next part of this mini scheme, now that we've broken down the base play that will come out in the pass play, let's talk about some of the audibles. There's some really good audibles for this formation. So the first one is mesh. So this one can be very effective against man. This would kind of be the adjustment if my opponent was running a lot of man coverage. I might run something like this, and then probably still try to option out triangle, and then the reads would basically would be a little bit different here. What this play is, probably look to X on the slant, and if somebody's following, I know it's man, I can probably hit him, or I can hit Williams, or I can hit Bryant. Pretty much everything will get open here, and you can see that right there. Now as we take a look and replay here against man coverage, I mean, you can just see that everything's going to get open here. The only one that might have a little bit of a tough time is that option route by the running back, but it actually kind of acts as almost like it messes up the timing of the man coverage and gets a little extra separation there for Winton. And here we'll run this against a cover 3 just to show some zone. We can run that same setup. So here in instant replay, you can see this against the cover 3. We're going to have some easy throws here. That corner route's going to get open, and then we've got the drag to the right side. That slant doesn't really get open against the cover 3, nor does that little option route by the running back. So there's an alternate setup that we can use here if we're facing an opponent online and they are running a lot of zone. So what I would do is streak that up, and that should really be the only adjustment that you'll need on this play. We'll go ahead and run it, and I think that the best way to read this would be to look to X on the streak. and then depending on what the coverage is, looking to Williams, and then having the underneath throws either square or triangle depending on the coverage. Here we can see we get an easy completion there. So as we check this play out against the cover 3 instant replay, we can see we can probably throw that streak. Doesn't really look like that corner route's open, but as we can see here, we've got 2 people coming up there. We can make that throw if we want to. The other play that we have is this play, which is the X drag. So this is a really effective play. I'll show it here against cover 3. Again, I'm going to make that adjustment option the running back, and basically we'll just make our reads looking for circle, X, and then the underneath throws either square or triangle. And we can see in replay just a lot of routes getting open. We can throw that post route. We probably shouldn't have thrown the corner route there, but we got it. But as you can see, just multiple options on the right hand side of the field against the cover 3. Here we'll run it against the cover 4. Same setup as before. And then here we'll see it's even worse. So if your opponent wants to sit in cover 3, cover 4, we're going to have some really nice completions. So real quick, we'll take a look at the coverage as it breaks down on the cover 4. So we'll see here, we'll actually have both routes, either the post or the corner route. We can probably get that option route, and then also everything's open against cover 4. Almost everything is open against cover 4. So here we'll run it against a cover 2, same setup as before. And then we see we've got that corner route, and unfortunately he dropped it. So here we'll take a look at it in instant replay and see here. Now we notice because this is a cover 2, it takes away the deep post to the middle of the field, but what we'll notice is we have the corner route, and then we still have that option route open to us underneath. And unfortunately Wynn didn't hold on the ball there, but we can see we can make that throw against cover 2. And here we'll run it against man coverage. So we check it out in instant replay here, the man coverage, and we see we get a lot of routes open here. We've got the drag underneath, the option route by the running back, and then that deep post by Bryant. So as we can see, guys, we have 3 different plays, passing plays that are effective against pretty much most of the coverages that you're going to face online. I mean, depending on how good your opponent is, if they make adjustments based on what you're doing, but for the most part, you can see these are very effective plays, zone and man. So I think that's the most important part. What I'm trying to do with these schemes is be able to have, first and foremost, be able to beat man, because so far what I've seen online is that people are still playing man, especially to get pressure, doing zero blitzes and things like that, just like they were last year. So I think it's really important to have formations that beat man coverage. So this formation specifically, because it's a compressed set and because you have 3 different receivers that can't get pressed, it just makes it really effective. And then running these plays, it just makes it really tough to beat. So that's the first mini scheme, guys, the I-form close. Hopefully you guys liked it. Make sure you comment in the comment section, and let me know what you think. And there will be more formations coming. This will be an extensive offensive breakdown. I will have multiple formations. This is the offense that I am running for the foreseeable future for Madden 17. So I'm still learning things, labbing things out of this book so that you can see how to run this. Even if you don't want to run this specific playbook, the concepts out of here and the ideas are going to help you in your game. So make sure you check it out. Alright guys, this is Yankee Blue. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.